Yo, what's good, YouTube? This your boy Zay. This is a little quick video review of my cruise. This is my first cruise ever. I took the Norwegian Prima. My sister, she won this trip. And I'm just going to give y'all a review of how I felt, how the trip went, how the ship was, you know, how Bermuda was, you know, everything. I'm just going to give y'all a quick spill of how it went. And then y'all could just go and enjoy the rest of the video. So basically, my sister, she won a cruise through the casino. She chose to do the 5-day Norwegian Prima cruise. This is a brand new ship. Everything is brand new. It's the first time it's setting sail from out of the United States to another country. The ship was nice. That's one thing I could say. The ship was nice. The hospitality, as far as like the person who comes and they clean your room, that guy was excellent. Every day he came to our room more than one time, 2-3 times a day, asking us if we wanted our bed made, if we needed any towels, we needed anything. Like, that was perfect. That was honestly perfect. We had a balcony room, so that looked nice. But for me personally, I felt like for my first cruise, this was really more so of a nightmare. And the reason why I'm saying it was a nightmare because, you know, we just had a lot of issues that we was dealing with. So, and it was more so that I was ready to just pack my stuff up. And as soon as we get to Bermuda, we was just, I would have just left. Would have left my sister on the boat, and I would have got on a flight, a JetBlue flight, straight back. My sister, she's a flight attendant for JetBlue, so I didn't mind paying but it just had to pay taxes because it's an international flight. And that's about it. I would have been able to get home within a couple hours of landing. So basically, what happened was, you know, again, my sister won a cruise. We prepaid for the specialty dining. We prepaid for the internet package. And I believe she also was under the assumption that she paid for gratuity. But come to find out, it was like a whole big thing of a lot of things was messed up. So one thing was we paid for the internet. So when we get on the cruise, you know, well, prior to us paying for the internet, actually, I told my sister that I needed it. She bought the social media packages. I told her, look, I don't need the social media package. I need the actual internet. I need to be able to stream. I need to be able to do a lot of different things because, as y'all can see on my channel, I'm like a streamer. I like playing games. I like using my computer. I'm always on the internet. Excuse me. I'm always on the internet. So that's what I do. Then she had to call to get refunded for 1 hour internet packages to be charged again, so we were able to upgrade it to the premium internet package. Now, she upgrades the internet package, so now we have one social media, one premium streaming package, which was $139 for the internet. I believe for the social media package, it was $62.50, something like that. Okay, so we get onto the boat, and neither of the internet packages was showing. So it was just showing that we had 75 minutes free. So I went upstairs to the internet cafe area and I spoke with somebody, and they just had told me, like, you know, I don't see anything about a premium internet package here. The only thing I see is just 2 social media packages. And I was trying to tell them, like, no, that's wrong. We paid for an internet package, the premium, and we also paid for the social media package. He didn't see that, so we had to go to guest services. And upon speaking with guest services, it was something wrong just in general. So the receipt that we had received from Norwegian is a different receipt than what was showing in their system. I don't know how this happened, but it was just completely different. So, and it was just kind of weird because how we have a official Norwegian receipt, so why our receipt is showing that we paid for the premium internet package, why is your computer not showing that? but your computer is showing that we was charged $139. $139.95, something like that. Your receipt is showing that, but it's not showing why or what that charge was for. We know what the charge is for because our receipt shows exactly what the charge is for. So they were trying to say like, oh, the internet, it might have been refunded. There's no way that it could have been refunded because, you know, my sister, she's on board. She's checking her credit card statement from American Express, and it's not showing that it was refunded. So with that, we had needed to, you know, create a chargeback because this is not fair to us. Y'all trying to tell us, oh, just wait for the refund, but for the time being, while y'all on board, repurchase the internet. As a customer, how is that fair to me? How is that fair to her? You know, this is my first cruise experience. So that was one thing that was kind of like, it had me kind of frustrated because I know I'm an internet person and I really need the internet. Like I check my email all day. I check my eBay page. You know, I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitch. I'm all over the place. Like, this is how I make my money, through the internet. Without the internet, I can't make money. I can't go 5 days without making any money. So that was one thing. Now, another thing, so I'm going to go through the main problems and then I'm going to go through a bunch of dislikes. Another problem was we paid for the specialty dining. You get one specialty dining a piece for free, and then we paid for 2 more additional specialty dinings a piece. So I basically had 3 specialty dinings. She had 3 specialty dinings. We go to one specialty dining. That was the Italian food. Food was great. The next day we wanted to go to the hibachi. We were supposed to go to hibachi, and we get to the hibachi. The lady's like, I don't see specialty dining on y'all on here. I see our reservation, but I see that y'all use y'all specialty dining. So is it okay that y'all pay for the specialty dining here? And I'm like, we gotta pay for specialty dining. I don't see why do we have to pay for specialty dining when we already paid for it. She's like, oh, I don't see that y'all paid for it. So she said, okay, I'm gonna make a call to customer service. She makes the call to customer service, but doesn't come back to us for a little while. So I just noticed my sister, she had walked out. She walked out the restaurant and was on her way to customer service. So I went and back her. We get the customer service and he's like, I don't see specialty dining on your receipt. I mean, in your system, on your room reservation. And we're like, how don't y'all see this on our room reservation when we pay for this? Like, we have the receipt. So my sister goes, she pulls up the receipt from out of her email. Mind you, this is a receipt directly from Norwegian. This is not from anybody else. This is not from a third party. This is not from a casino. This is not from nobody. This is a receipt directly from Norwegian because we had to pay for the specialty dining and the internet directly through Norwegian. So she shows the guy the receipt. And he's like, you know, I'm not sure what's going on. So he goes into the back. He's trying to figure it out. We're trying to figure it out. And, you know, it was just like a headache. And he's like, yo, you know, I'm trying to work with y'all. And I'm starting to get frustrated. But I'm letting him know, like, it's not anything you did. You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. You just doing your job. You trying to rectify the situation. But my whole thing is, I don't understand, how is this happening? Like, how is it that the receipts that we have is not matching the receipts that y'all have? Like, why is this not in y'all system? So what the guy was able to do, he said, okay, this is what we'll do. I'll compensate y'all for the specialty dining, and y'all be able to go. So I still was kind of frustrated because I'm like, okay, by you compensating us for this one specialty dining, we still have another specialty dining that we paid for, and we're going to have to deal with this problem all over again. Like, this is not, you know, the Norwegian experience we want to deal with. Why do I have to deal with this? I don't want to deal with this. This is crazy. Like, I was over it. I was over the whole trip. I was ready to go. Like, ready to pack up. I'm going to my room. I don't care what nobody say. I'm out of here. The internet is already messed up. And that's another thing. The internet was terrible, terrible. Sometimes you could check your Gmail, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you could connect to the internet, sometimes you can't. The internet was terrible, terrible. Like, that was probably the worst internet I think I ever dealt with. Just in general, besides like coming up, like growing up, we used to use dial-up. I think the internet was more comparable to dial-up. It wasn't a good experience. So the guy, he was able to compensate us for both our specialty dinings, because we honestly don't know what happened. I really don't think he knew what happened in the system, but they were able to compensate us for that. So that was kind of good. Another thing that I really disliked was that there was a lack of seating, like a lack of seating, because we'll get up for breakfast and we'll go to a restaurant and there wouldn't be like any seats. The ship is so big, but there wasn't enough seats to compensate everybody when it comes to breakfast, when it comes to dinner, you know, it's just a lack of seats. And I think they could have planned a lot of things better. So like, for example, they had a comedy show. They had the comedy show in like this small little room that could probably only fit like 50 people. That was the first comedy show. Then the second comedy show, I guess they probably figured like, hey, that room was too small, let's put it in a Prima theater. By them doing that, that was better, because a lot of people turned out for that comedy show. But for the first comedy show, only 50 people could fit in there. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. A lot of the entertainment that they was doing, the place, it'll be packed. They did the Deal or No Deal. They did it inside this small room. It was tiny. It was like, it wasn't good. It wasn't a good, it just wasn't good at all. I feel like they could have did a lot of things way better. They could have pre-planned a lot of things. And, with the seats, man, the seats is what, it's like a main killer. Because there's no way that there's not enough seats for everybody. Like, for the buffet area, the area is so small. You have 2,000 to 3,000 people on the ship. For the buffet area, it looks like it's probably only about like 200, 300 seats. That's not good. And then a lot of the restaurants, they said you can't take the food out. You can't bring the food to your room. So it's like, so you're telling me I paid for this, but I can't bring it out? Why? How is that fair to me? How is that fair to anybody? Another thing with Norwegian that I dislike was the lack of color. I didn't really see a lot of color people there. And I really didn't see a lot of young people. So Norwegian is like a cruise for older people. So if you're thinking about going on a cruise, I wouldn't say use Norwegian. I would say like maybe go somewhere else. That was my first cruise, but I wouldn't go to Norwegian. It was 95% older people. When I say older people, I mean my grandfather age. And my grandfather's about 73, 74, and he's in his 70s. I did meet like nice older people, but it was still, that wasn't my age bracket. I was old enough to be their grandson. I was old enough to be some of their great grandsons. It wasn't a lot of colored people, and that's not Norwegian's fault, but it's just, I'm telling you how it is. Also, at times the breakfast wasn't good. For example, like the pancakes, I felt like I was able to taste the batter, like it wasn't fully cooked. I asked for a Sprite. They gave me a Sprite. The Sprite had tasted like ocean water. I'm just telling you how it is. This is me. I'm keeping it 100. I don't smoke. I don't drink. It's none of that. I just, I like to have a good time, and that I didn't have a good time there. So, I recorded everything so everybody could see the beauty of the ship, but my overall experience wasn't the experience that I would have liked it to be. I also had ordered an orange soda. The orange soda, it looked like they put like orange juice and like seltzer water and mixed it together and called it orange soda. That was terrible. That was like, it was disgusting. It was disgusting. And mind you, I eat everything. I eat leftovers 3 days old. I drink flat soda, good soda. I don't care. But like, for me to say that your food is nasty, your food has to really be nasty. And at times, like, the breakfast was nasty. The best thing about the boat that I probably could say was the pizza. The pizza was slamming. I don't know what cheese they used, what cheese they put on that pizza, but that was the best pizza. A good thing, a positive about the boat was that we had met a guy named Frankie. He is like the recreational manager, or he's in one of those top positions for the recreation. And he was like in a virtual reality. He was good. Like, he was good people to talk with. You know, he gave us like a good experience as far as with his area, you know, with the go-karts. That was fun. The virtual reality, he showed us some stuff in there, so that was fun. So I commend him on that. He was good. He's from Grenada. What else was there? You know, it's definitely a lot of things I think that they could improve. From what I was told was that normally Norwegian ships are built in Germany, and this one ship was built in Italy. So maybe that's probably why it was like a lack of seating in like the dining areas. But I definitely think they should have pre-planned this. They should have made more seatings in general. Like, even for people to make reservations, you have people coming on a boat and they wasn't able to have reservations for like specialty dinings. Like, even in the specialty dining area. So like, for example, we went to the hibachi, and we're looking at some of the tables where they're cooking up the food, and there's 4 seats empty. On one grill, there's 4 seats empty. There's people sitting like around it. There's another spot where it's 2 seats empty. Like, come on, y'all could take a wait list. Y'all should take a wait list and, you know, be able to call people like, hey, we have 4 seats empty. You know, if you want to do your specialty dining, you should come. But I do think like the ship, they just need like better. I don't even know what they could do better. It's stuff that they could do better. Again, that was my first cruise. So I do plan on going on another cruise, but it might be Carnival, because I want to go to a few places that's in Mexico. So I might have to go to Galveston, Texas, and I also want to go to Alaska. So that might be another stop that I plan on going to, like going on another cruise that's somewhere over there. I might do Royal Caribbean. I don't know. I'll probably, you know, just switch it up, not stick with the same old cruise line. But again, I definitely think there's a lot of things that they could have improved on the ship. But other than that, man, the ship is beautiful. It's definitely beautiful. Just check out the video, watch the whole video, and y'all see, like, the ship is actually nice. They keep it real clean. It was spot on. Like, you know, it was nice. But some of the services, it wasn't as good as we had expected. Here we go. Okay, here we are. My sister. So look, we came into the room. They had some flowers and they had a birthday cake for somebody. This was not ours. This was Marcia's. She had a cake from somebody named Melvin, but I guess we had got this room like upgraded. We had called, they upgraded it for free. I don't know who flowers, but they're gonna come get them because we don't want them. Obviously, that's somebody's birthday. It's just me and my sister, and we here. But we had got our balcony room because we had an interior, and then we called them and asked them if they could upgrade, and they upgraded us to a balcony. And this is what we did. And this is our balcony right here. We'll take it. We will definitely take it. So this is the room. It is nice. A little quick tour. The ship. A little quick tour. Pool is closed. That's the 10-story slide. Goes all the way up to the roof, and it comes all the way down. So look, here's another slide. This time, instead of the tube being like completely colored, part of it is see-through. So people can see you and you can see people. Got pink. So here's the entrance to the slide. This is basically the entrance to it. It's closed right now, but I'm pretty sure it'll be open tomorrow. Up there is a go-kart. In New York, baby. This is miniature golf. Finally moving. You got One World Trade. then they have a game called Deal or No Deal. You're able to buy these. I'm not exactly sure how you play it, but
the size of a room. It's like you need a bigger room. Great. I'll knock down the wall with a sledgehammer. We'll go on through. Welcome on board, folks. Are you enjoying yourselves? You having a good time? Yes. Excellent. How many of you have ever been on any of the other NCL ships before? Yeah? The Prima's completely the opposite way around. As you heard before you got on here, we told you she's a brand new experience yourself in your cards. So if you've got multiple cards, you're playing all of those cards for each of the games. So say for instance, I open up case number 1, and in case number 1, there's 1 cent. If inside your case number 1, there's 1 cent, that is a match. It doesn't mean you've won the 1 cent, it simply means you've got that match that gets you right onto that prize board. With only 8 matches, that is $5,000. It is that simple. All you have to do is get in the vein of the game. The game is only as fun as you make it. So get into it. Yell out those cases you want to see open, and hopefully we'll get some matches there for you. But having said that, I did say there was a gentleman we need to beat in this game. Who's the gentleman we need to beat? The banker. Wonderful. So to get into the vein of the game, when you see this banker on the screen, I want you to boo as loudly as possible. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the banker. Oh, he's not here yet. You don't see him yet. You don't. He's not here yet. There he is. There he is. We've got the banker here who's got his money and hidden his money in different cases for you. All we have to do is try and find out the case that has the most amount and hopefully secure that for ourselves. So right now, let's find out who my first contestant is going to be. Lift up the bottom flap on all of your cards that you've got. And quite simply, let's take a look and see who is going to come on up. If you see your name and your number, come and join me right here on the stage. And hopefully, the number will begin with the number what? 1. Let's take a look and see. I'm looking for contestant number 1, 0, 7, 5, 2, 1, 5. Who is that? Lynn! You can leave your card with your friends or family. Leave your card with your friends or family. Lynn, come right over this way. You're going to stand right behind here for me. Wonderful. So we're standing right here. So Lynn, on the screen right here, you've got 20 cases, yeah? And you'll see me moving around a little bit. But with those 20 cases, on the left side, you've got all these low numbers, and on the right side, you've got all of these high numbers that are here. The object of the game is to try and find where that $1,000 is in.
it's the backpack of the boat. So look, it's another cruise right there.
You get one and she gets one. Well, you get to do cheesecake. You get good one. No, you get the ring. It's fine. Taylor and I would get together with Katie like a month before.
And you know, we never asked.
Okay. We heard this.
I know, and I never asked.
What I'm saying, when you only hear it from
That sounds really cool. You'll have to give us a review.
good people. Yours is not, I'm not talking about that. In general, honestly, it was a good size. He wasn't even really big. He shed a lot.
Very good, very good. Now we're gonna have Marcus sing it Let's Stay Together by All Green. Love with you, whatever you want to do is alright with me. 'Cause you make me feel so brand new. I want to spend my whole life with you. When you say oh, since we've been together, loving you forever is what I need. Let me be the one you go running to. I'll never be untrue. Oh baby, loving you whether times are good or bad, happy or sad.
Okay, so this is the Hudson's restaurant. So this is the breakfast spot, the Hudson.
So there might be 2 more coming. So are we going to wait for them for you to take the food order, or they'll go ahead? We will wait for a moment. Yo, this pizza that they have in like the buffet area, this pizza is so good. I'm from New York. This pizza is giving New York pizza competition. I could definitely say that. This pizza is so good. Look, so we made it to Bermuda. We made it to Bermuda. I'm about to get off this ship. Well, actually, we got a specialty dining at 7:30. After 7:30, we gonna go out. We're gonna go out. Let's go. We're gonna see what it's here for. Y'all see that sunset over there? Look at that. That ain't nice. This is one of the specialty dining places that you can eat at. This is hibachi. Yeah. So we are at the Norwegian for the specialty dining for the hibachi, and it's only showing up on our card that we get one specialty dining for free a piece, when we in fact paid for 2 additional specialty dinings. And this is just another problem with this ship. Like, it is just so much stuff with this. Like, we had an issue with the internet. Now we're having an issue with the specialty dining. Then we had issues with the room. It's just so much stuff that's, like, I feel like is wrong with this ship. And I honestly probably would never recommend anybody to take a Norwegian cruise, because this is crazy. For your first, this is my first cruise, and it's just a lot of shit that's wrong with this thing. I'm not liking it. Yo, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm really over this cruise. I would really book a flight just to leave, because I'm ready to just get off this cruise. I'm ready to get off this island. I'm ready to just go home. Now the only thing is, there's a bunch of ferries from where we are, where we're docked at, that goes. Actually, there's one ferry, it's like the Orange Ferry, some shit like that, but it was suspended in August, so it's like, goddamn, how the fuck you get to the airport? I have no clue. I don't know how much it costs, but I'm honestly ready to just get off this shit and just go home, get back to New York. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. It's too much. It's too much stuff. They gotta get their shit together. It's a hassle.
Are chasing me in the hayloft.
Traveling with my wife, Mary. All right, excellent. Mary's cheering you on your first spin. Oh, cut it! Oh, that's pretty close, pretty close. It's a nickel. Now you have a choice, Anthony. You could stay with the nickel, or you can spin again, try to get closer to that dollar. What do you want to do? I'm gonna stay. You're gonna stay with the nickel. You want to stay
What?
with the nickel? You're gonna spin. It's okay now. Make your final decision.
Why would you stay?
Spin. Okay, good. Spin. All right, great. All right. There's a different strategy than most of us. That's good. A nickel. To a nickel, we are going to add. Oh, good. 20 cents. 20 cents, Anthony. Take your place right up there next to James. Your pride point there. 20 cents. Okay, Mike, you ready for this, buddy?
I'm ready.
All right, get over there. Trying to be 20 cents. Wearing a random person's clothing. Maybe it'll bring you good luck. Give it a good spin all the way around. Good job, Mike. Mike, who are you traveling with? Who are you traveling with? Who's traveling with you, Mike?
Nobody?
Nobody. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. Here we go. A quarter. A quarter. Excellent.
Oh, he lost.
All right. So you've already beaten that. Would you like to get closer to $1, or do you want to hold back since you've knocked Anthony out of the contest? You want to spin again?
Not spinning yet.
He's gonna spin again, everybody. He's a wild man. It's nice to spend a little time. You had 25 cents, and you will add to that. Oh no! I'm sorry, but you went over, Mike. We got a lovely parting gift for you. Cherie's gonna hook you up right there. Give Mike a nice round of applause. Look at you, Anthony. Look at you with the 20 cents. Okay, Matt, how do you feel? You've been able to size up the competition. What do you think?
Feeling good.
Good, all right. Come right over here. You're going to spin the wheel, trying to beat 20 cents. 20 cents, 2 dimes, 4 nickels, 20 cents. Well, are you a Skyline family or Gold Star?
Skyline.
Skyline Chili there in Cincinnati. Get a 5-way. Oyster crackers will change your life. 20 cents is what you want to beat. 25 cents! That's it! You did it! Very nice. Thanks for playing, Anthony. Matt, you're going to the showcase.
Okay, so guess what happened today? The power goes out and all of the elevators are out of service. We are on the 7th floor. I mean, we're on the 9th floor. And we need to get to the 17th floor. And the only way to get to the 17th floor is by walking up the stairs. And nobody has time to be walking up no goddamn stairs early in the morning. So they need to get these elevators fixed because, like, this is just another problem. Nobody has time for this. This is a whole new set of elevators. Like, come on. If it ain't one thing, it's another. And nobody's walking up these stairs. Zay. Zay. Where y'all from? So it is almost 3 o'clock, and of course people can't follow simple directions. They said everybody has to be here by 3 o'clock, and of course you have the latecomers, and it's literally almost 3 o'clock. Everybody's saying run. Look, and then you got 2 people down there with yellow. Ah, man, they can't follow simple directions. You got 2 more back there. It's amazing. Amazing that they can't follow simple instructions. Bam, bam, bam. Hey! I wanna put you in the air sometimes. Singing Galileo, Galileo. Come on! Hey! Yeah. In your Japanese? Magnet. Thank you, babe. Yep. Alright. Yeah. Hey! Whoop! What was your ride? Yeah, in your Japanese helicopter. Baby! Yep.
It's your turn, buddy. Yeah, go. It's your turn. Okay. Everybody, all right. Thank you very much. Let's start cooking with your Japanese Lysol. All right. Disinfectant spray. It kills 99% of germs. 1% in your salad. Lysol. And your baby oil. Yeah.
So basically, here's just another thing that would make me not want to cruise with Norwegian anymore. So we took a picture. We received this for free because we took a picture and paid for a picture. So you was able to get a picture for free. So now we go to redeem it on the last day of the cruise. We went to eat and they're telling us we missed the time. The time slot to take pictures was between 5:30 to 8 o'clock, and you needed to go to a specific station because that was the only station that they was going to take pictures. That was taking pictures. So we basically tried to redeem our other picture that we took, and they're saying, oh, you can't do that because it's not a portrait picture, and this is only for a portrait picture. But if we paid for the picture already, why are we not allowed to just redeem it for a picture? And this is another thing that makes me say, I don't think I would personally ride with Norwegian ever again. This is the art auction. This is some of the portraits. The pictures that they're selling. No, thank you.
How about you, man?
It's the art show. This is the racetrack, the go-kart that they have. It's the go-kart that they have. So at the end of the race, once you finish, you get your track score. I came in position 3. The fastest I went around was 51 seconds. But it was fun. It was definitely fun. And it's 3 stories. So this is Cagney Steakhouse menu. It is very nice. This is their steakhouse. Very, very nice. That's one thing I can say about that. Hopefully the food is as good as it's looked.
Then where is it? Where's Waldo?
You're so stupid. Oh my god.
Literal MP. Shut up. That's the problem.
All the way to here.
Why is it the both all stink? Like, you're gonna have like a half of steak.
So here's the tomahawk steak. Huge. And then here's what I got. I got some New York style steak. I didn't want nothing like crazy.
May I load it the baked potato or just plain baked potato? Brother.